throw those pictures up.
This is
the
this is
blast from the past.
this is happening right now.
Okay.
All right. So
Here we go.
I'm gonna
Don,
zoom in.
you're gonna have to help us identify some people, I think.
I hope I can.
I think they're Nancy
Well,
and
if you-
Don
yeah,
are going to be able to tag
if
team
you
you
can.
pretty well.
I'll tell you what, I'll start with one person I can identify I can see two people on this one. Is this a young Don Purdy?
That's little Donnie. Yep. We call him
Oh,
Donnie.
there's Karen McCormick, the redhead.
Yeah, the redhead next to me at the
Next
bottom.
to Dawn.
Oh,
Right
I
here?
remember her. Yeah.
Okay.
She's my cousin.
And I have a story about the guy above her, Hans.
I remember him.
Yeah, I remember Hans.
I don't remember his sister, but his sister worked there in 82. Fast forward 43 years ahead to now. We got new neighbors across the street about 6 months ago, and they started going to our church, and we got talking, and they're from Syracuse, New York, and we talked about camp.
Tom.
Well, first they brought up Word of Life, and then I said, have you heard of Camp of the Woods? And she said, well, I actually worked at camp one summer. And she said, what did you do there? And I said, well, that year, I think I was in housekeeping and teepee. And she said, well, I was in housekeeping. And there's a picture I sent that shows us in the same picture, but we didn't really know each other. She lived up in the building up by Mohawk area where all the girls lived. And then she wasn't really in Girls Park at all. So we didn't overlap that much, but she's Hans's.
What's her name?
Janneke. It's Janneke.
Wow, what are the odds of that?
Yeah,
Crazy.
we were like blown away. I mean, she literally lives across the street from us, and we live out in the country
gosh,
in
that's
Virginia.
so awesome.
So yeah.
Oh, and Tom, we haven't brought up, I don't think, that you're originally from Syracuse. You casually mentioned it in the reference about going home to do your laundry or whatever, but like, wow.
Yeah, I asked her today. We walked today, and I said, "Did you happen to know a Tom Orser? He's from Syracuse." He's like, "I don't think so."
Yeah, she wouldn't
in a
admit
fairly
it.
big city.
Yeah, I figured.
She might not admit it. She might not admit it anyway. So.
Yeah. So wow.
Yeah, and there's Beth at the bottom there.
Yes, I know. I recognize Beth. This is you here, and this is
Karen McCormick. That's
Karen
Nancy's cousin.
She would love to join in. She would love to join in, I'm sure.
Who are these folks over here?
Oh wow, the Fishers.
The Fishers,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes. He was such a great guy. He reminded me of Ralph Town. Remember Don?
Yeah.
He reminded me of Ralph Town, but they ran the teepee, right?
Yeah,
so
we did.
Okay.
We did Pizza Crew with them too.
Yeah.
We've had pictures of them before.
We have, and Tom, when you were there, your years, it was Mr. Ballman, and so the Ballmans took over from the Fishers right at the time that you were there in the mid '80s. Beth Markel's there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one next to you, Don. He looks fairly familiar.
That's Mark August.
Yeah. So he was like assistant manager, but he was kind of being groomed that year to take over. Actually, he might have been like between the Fishers and the Ballmans for a couple of years, but yeah. We're gonna do a chapter about the teepee in the next book, and Beth is
fun.
To bring up some folks, and she's been talking to Mark August, and we're gonna do a Zoom call, and so this will help facilitate that too. Craig Peterson is in there.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
and the girl looking like she's sitting on his lap is Amy, I think, somebody. Maybe.
Okay. And
I don't know last name.
Yeah,
Trasher, Laura Trasher, right?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, and her sister Diane, I went to college with. So, wow, this is loaded. This picture, holy,
yeah!
what a great start.
I think my dad made a canoe. Oh, there I am. There's the girls. That's our first one.
Yeah, do you remember what we're doing in the picture?
Yes, I do. Those are marshmallows.
We would sit there with marshmallows, and we would just stretch them and squish them, and then we'd eat them.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember that seal picture in the back too.
Yes.
That was for my dad or something.
Well, she had
a twin, the one with the hair.
Martha.
Right?
You
Becca.
mean
Didn't they have twins? They were
next to me, you mean?
No,
I don't know.
far end.
Over here?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think she was Martha, somebody.
yes.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a sister though? No.
Well,
I don't remember her sister.
Nancy, your dad worked for the federal government for the Fish and Wildlife Department under Reagan. That's how you went from
Fairfax,
by the way,
Alaska,
from
right?
Honolulu to Virginia to
Virginia to Alaska.
Yeah.
And
so he probably
Don's.
had a bunch of these pictures hanging around that
Yeah.
yeah.
And the Perkuchins, Don's dad, we all followed each other around.
Yeah,
We
they met in Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Great shot.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh, wow.
That was the year I was a messenger.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I was dressed up because we didn't dress up as
Was
messenger.
that your first year? Weren't you the gate?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is 79.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you're there in the office as kind of front and center. Like you're the first people. You're what, right? The people that come in.
Well,
they
but they
had
usually
to go there
had
first.
messengers sitting in the back. So I'm thinking we were dressed up though because we were all going to go do something together, like eat in Woodlands or I don't know.
Who's in the center right there in the green? She's the boss, right?
Yeah.
Remember her?
Elaine or something, or
Remember her?
I don't remember. I know at the end with the stripes says Carol Baker was her name.
All right.
Over here.
I don't do this enough, but for people watching, like,
Yeah.
please, Tom, you'll agree with me. Like on YouTube, whether it's YouTube or the Facebook page you found this in, like, Bruce O'Byrne does a good job of this, but if you see somebody here and we're trying to figure it out, write it in the comments because it's so helpful.
I think the girl next to me with the red vest is Robin or something.
Okay.
Looks familiar too.
But yeah.
Those are familiar to me.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we have
Pizza
here?
Crew.
Hey, oh, there's Lori.
Oh, that's a great one. Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's when I was a dishwasher.
We did Pizza Crew Friday night.
Okay, that's pizza. You're right.
Yeah, Friday night or Saturday night we did Pizza Crew every week. So we were in the teepee and we just made pizzas. It was fun.
That's such a good picture. I want to take a picture of the picture.
We did that on Wednesday nights too, Tom. I think when you were there. But Scott, Tom. So Lori was Scott's oldest sister.
She's the redhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Scott's oldest sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nancy, how many? Scott and two sisters?
Yep. So Lori was the oldest, I'm the middle, and Scott's the baby.
Yep.
Scott is a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
To you, it's all relative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we get
Beth.
Beth pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, Beth was
great.
cleaning girls' park bathroom. We had to take turns cleaning the bathroom. We had schedules. And then this one must be when we were roommates.
Okay.
The other one on the other side.
This one.
Yeah, that was probably 84-ish.
Okay.
I think.
I love it. Who are these folks?
Lois
right up front in the red shirt.
Yeah.
Rasmussen, Carl, and Rold, right? I think I got that.
You know, I couldn't remember who the guys were. I think we were all looking at the seaplanes or something.
And band, they were really good. I think I saw his name. Yeah, and Lois Stevenson.
And then maybe Kathy in the blue shirt.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Wow.
I forget what she did for a job, but
where would you be sitting? Like I can't. The background I see like a.
It almost looks like
I bet
bleachers,
there's the sand, the beach.
Oh, these look like wooden stairs.
Okay, right. Good call.
I think we were watching seaplanes come in or something. Or
okay, that would be preseason. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I love the iconic "I Love New York" T-shirt.
This was a Panther Mountain hike, I think.
Panther Mountain.
Yeah, my sister's right behind me with the blonde hair.
Okay.
And she was on staff for 3 years, I think.
This is your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Older,
Debbie.
younger?
She's younger.
Okay.
She and Scott were the same age, actually.
Okay.
And she did. I had this job too. I think in '80, but she was porter, where you clean toilets.
Yes.
That was a lousy job.
I have a funny,
that
I have a
was
funny
lousy
story
job.
about that. Okay, so also in the next book, I'm doing a chapter about odd jobs. So Chucky Long, I do a long profile on Chucky. Dad and I went to his house in September, and I spent an hour and a half at his house with him and Lynn, and he just opened up about the whole experience. Tim Sandoval, Tom, I talked to him on her, yep, and Rob Finney. But in the chapter, I was also gonna like talk about some other peripheral, like it's gonna be called the fixers. Okay, so and I looked at Porter. So I have about 15 years of staff directories that folks have given me. And I'm going through and I'm writing who served as odd job. Chucky was most of them, night watchman and Porter. And
Well,
Porter
there's
was
the whole Don and Debbie.
Yeah, I was
yeah, well, it
1980.
was
Woohoo!
the only job where no one ever served 2 consecutive years.
Well,
Well,
there
the
you
funny
go.
thing is, Debbie got her certificate thing saying what job she got, and I guess she forgot what my job was called. But she's like, "Ooh, Porter, does that mean I'm going to be carrying people's suitcases?" And I'm like, "No, you are doing my old job, cleaning the toilet."
That's funny. It's so important, but not. Yeah,
Not a great job.
I guess. Yeah, the
No.
fact that I saw that no one ever served a second year doing it. They came back to camp and did other jobs, but not that job 2 years in a row. So,
All
Nancy
right.
may have taken this one.
I know.
Yeah.
This might have been on one of our runs or something, but
We would
I have
go to Christine Falls. Is that what does the sign say? I can't see it very well.
it says if you carry it in, you carry it out. And you wrote on the back something about don't forget to carry yourself in and out or something. I don't know, I forget, but it was your writing was on the back of the picture.
Well, I thought this was this is a great hiking promotion, right? If you carry it in, carry it.
Yeah.
Carry it in, carry it out.
I was thinking maybe it was in camp somewhere, but probably not. I don't know
But
where it was.
we would always make those wreaths with the ferns.
Let's just take a moment for a public service announcement. These are the 7 leave no trace principles that I'd like to review with everyone, please.
Uh-oh.
We're going to focus on number 3, dispose of waste properly. Pack it in, pack it out.
There you go.
All right.
Perfect.
This is where it originated, I guess. Carry it in,
I
carry
think
it out.
this is an early principle, yes.
Yeah, probably. That's
look at Doug.
There's my cute husband. No.
Yeah.
We were engaged, and that was the summer I came as rec director, and the other job available was office. And so he worked in the office that year. Okay. He actually lived in one of the Tentels right by the gym.
So what year was this picture then?
84.
84. Okay.
And I think he roomed with Cliff Thompson and
that's what I was thinking about. The commentary guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I should have known that.
That's who I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nancy, you need to watch his episode, especially when he talks about cutting chickens with a bandsaw.
Yeah, do you know he's a surgeon now?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he went from commissary guy to surgeon.
Oh my gosh, what a nice guy.
Spoiler alert, at the end of the book, there's a story about how the bandsaw, he and Mark Storms went to my mom who was working there and said, we're concerned about this saw because he knew he wanted to be a surgeon and was afraid, and they ended up buying chickens that didn't require that saw, and he did become a surgeon in Melbourne, Florida. And when my grandpa Purdy moved to Melbourne, Florida, by total coincidence, he was basically dying, and no other surgeons wanted to operate on him because they thought he was a lost cause, and they called Cliff, and he was like, I'll try it. And he could have said, no, I agree with you, but he saw something that he thought could be done that would give him another possibly 2 years of some kind of quality life, and he did it. He performed the surgery, and he did. And my grandpa was able to stay alive another couple of years in order to be there for my cousin Dougie's wedding, and he died right afterwards. But you could tell he was living for that. But Cliff in the episode talks about, being approached, and they were like, "Who's the patient?" He's like, "Well, Gordon Purdy." And he's like, "Holy
Oh
cow!"
man.
It is just, you want
That's
to say
wild.
coincidental, but you can't dismiss it as coincidental when you put all those factors together. And now, Doug, you realize he lived with Cliff, and it's just it's an amazing set of circumstances, divinely led. I know, but Dawn, I don't mean for this to be a promotion for the next book. Another thing I failed to put in the first one was the gravel in the mouth, the people that met. So that will be in the next one. So I'm trying to collect stories from people who met.
Had gravel in the mouth relationships? No.
Yes, totally that. So if you could maybe by email in a few paragraphs share how you met. I'll remind you of this for that. I don't want to take the time for it now, but I would love to hear how you met and put it in there. But I will say, Tom, this is a fine looking dude right here, and
good looking man.
Yeah.
Well, and we met at college, but there is a picture of a gravel in the mouth relationship.
Okay.
That should be coming up in the picture.
All right. Oh, that makes it complicated, but whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. This is a great picture.
Yeah. The name of it was a very appropriate name for our cabin.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, but it was tiny. It was such a bunk beds, right?
It was, yeah. It was
tiny,
crazy.
But it was so fun.
Why do you say it was appropriate?
Well, you couldn't be it was just such a tiny space. You really couldn't be very organized. And the cabin was right on the path. Like people would walk by it all the time. I just felt like we're always really exposed. You couldn't like hang something out, to dry or something. So anyway,
you had to go to the showers. And we were right by the road. You had to go up and around to go to the bathroom, everything right there,
Yeah. It's like, hi, everybody.
Yeah.
That wasn't well planned.
We just weren't real neat. Let's just put it that way.
How perfect that we have the two of you on this call for this picture, though.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
2 out of 3. It's a majority. Who was the third?
Yeah, it was
Was it Ellen?
Ellen was with us in the other 3-man cabin the year before, but I forget who is. We had a couple different people in this one.
We stuck together though.
Yes, we did.
There we are.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there's Alan. That's what we're talking about. Ellen, right?
Yeah. Ellen. Is it Bjorkman or she was one of our roommates, but not in the 3 Little Pigs. A different.
Okay.
So
Tim Strube.
This is Tim. This is Alan. Who is this?
Ellen. I want to say Bjorkman, but I don't know if that's actually her last name. It sounds like it goes together. But she was our roommate. She was just there one summer, I think, but she lived with Nancy and I 1 year. Yeah,
she was a lot of fun.
Like she was having fun. There's Alan again.
This is the gravel in the mouth relationship that he talked
about. Here it is. Okay.
Yeah, we were both lifeguards that summer, and we dated most of the summer and kind of into the school year, but we didn't see each other much.
Yeah.
But it just kind of fizzled. So.
You both still live in Virginia. You're not that far away, I don't think.
Yeah. Does he live in Virginia? I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
He lived in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives southeast of here, so probably just a little east of you.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what town that was. If you go watch his episode, we talk about the town he's living in.
Yeah.
It's funny though. He was actually my husband's roommate in the Tentel. like in 84. And he and I had dated like in 81, I guess. So it was kind of weird, but yeah.
Was he juggling yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did the apples and the
Oh my gosh, I remember him juggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The apple thing was crazy. He would like be chowing down as he's juggling. Yeah.
Okay. This next picture.
John, was that 80? Was that your first? Was
that was
87
80? 80. Yeah, it was 80.
Oh, okay. But we were first in 80.
You and I were in 79 was our first one.
79. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All day, I've been looking forward to this moment in time.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh, that's a great one.
Nancy, I love your brother, but this picture just makes me chuckle. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Look at those. He probably thought he was a cool dude.
Man. I think he's got a necklace on from Hawaii or something.
Yeah, puka necklace, probably.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Here's the thing. He is such a stud in my mind from college. I mean,
did you know him from college?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we picture us. He must have been a sophomore. I was a freshman. We're just bumming around campus looking for trouble, and we're throwing snowballs at people. And I can tell you, Nancy, I have never ever seen someone throw a snowball as hard as your brother. It is frightening. And you do not want to be on the other side of that snowball. I'm telling you, it is scary.
Our dad taught us well. Our dad would lob one up high, and he'd give us trash can lids to hold as shields.
Oh.
And then our dad would lob one up, so we would look up, and then he would nail us.
Oh, this is making so much sense.
Yeah, so that's why he's so good at it.
He was raised as a warrior.
Yeah.
Oh
he was a man's man too, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, but a total kid at heart.
Was like,
his dad. Yeah.
He just he's exactly what you'd expect to be Scott's dad. Like, but this picture killed me the other night. You can ask Amy; she's in the other room. When Dawn sent these pictures, and I saw this, I started laughing so hard because listen, Scott has been one of my best friends, naturally my brother-in-law, but my first memory of him had to be, it wasn't this summer, because I don't remember him being not
huge,
towering.
Like it was the next year I remember him, like that was his baseline the next year. And it just cracked me up so hard.
I've never pictured him.
I don't think he was on staff then.
No, I think that our parents were visiting.
Our parents were visiting because he looks like he's like in middle school right then. I think so. Middle school, that looks like the soccer times, you know.
And that's my sister Debbie next to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So we might not have been working then. Because I'm 4 years younger than him. Oh, I'm in the middle. He's 4 years younger than me.
Right.
So they were visiting.
Yeah.
I think, during this picture, I don't think I had met him. I think it was the next year, probably.
Yes.
And I remember he had gone through his growth spurt, and that was again. I remember, but I just looking at his face, it makes me smile. It's like this devious smile.
And his hair, oh my gosh.
The precursor to, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to watch a funny episode too, it's with David Thompson talking about living in Boys Park, and again these rock fights, and Tom brought up, was Scott ever there? And I forget the answer, but it was just, the whole premise of it was like, that just wouldn't have been fair. Like it would
not have been fair.
Right? Yeah.
He's, in my mind, he probably still is. He's a monster. He's just so big. But his personality is larger.
He's just such a big guy. He really.
But his personality is larger than life too.
But he could be a teddy bear too. Just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tenderhearted.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with you, because I've known him that way too. But this is such an interesting perspective. Obviously, Nancy being the older sister, but Don, you knowing him from, Virginia, that side of him and it wasn't like anything like Tom's talking about at camp or Houghton there was no show to it. Like he didn't have to. It was so effortless to do whatever he did
he was not showing off.
No.
I know.
He was probably holding back.
He's just like when you look at him, you're like, whoa, you're a big guy, And he's really good with his words. He's great.
Yes.
He's great. He is great.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he will. I've messaged him here and there about coming on, and I think there was almost like an unwritten thing amongst friends, like he's sure I'll do it, but we're just kind of building up to it. But this is such a great building block tour. I can't wait for that because it's it'll be hours.
and he was there for a lot of his life, so
yeah.
Because they went there in the winter time. We went and visited them in the winter time up there when the kids were little, and that's a great one too.
Well, there's a bigger picture of the whole, like Gertrude.
Are you recreating this? Recreating the picture?
So the girl behind my sister is Yannicka, and then I'm behind her. And we didn't remember each other really from camp, even though in housekeeping, we met for devotions and we would go off and clean our place. Yeah. So, and she lived in total other part of camp, so we didn't probably interact a whole lot, but now we're friends. And so this is a picture in front of our church, my sister and Yannicka and I. That was just taken like 2 months ago. Yeah, we kind of tried to reenact it, but
I love it.
That's great. Dawn, did you I saw that picture.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you.
But I think I saw it posted. Would it have been maybe
oh yeah,
on Facebook or something.
Right? Yeah, on that Camp of the Woods memory page or something.
Yeah. Might have been Cindy Hurley to put, I can't remember, but
yeah. Do you have that one, Tom? The one that shows the whole housekeeping?
Did you send it?
I thought I did.
I'll go look again.
This is and I knew it. I knew talking to Nancy last night by phone, like there's so much on tap that you could just go down such a rabbit hole and
I'm digging through here real quick to see if
I'm missing I'm missing 2 pictures, I think. Yes, I'll bring them up. Hang on. I don't know how that happens that I
Nancy,
we just remember you running around as a little boy.
Yeah,
you and Tracy, they were like the little kids running around, at the beach. You guys would be at the beach, or you'd come to Woodlands and you just would run around and just have a good time.
What a life. It has not escaped me, like how privileged I was to, have that come to my backyard every summer. Yeah. And I feel like particularly in the last, I kind of shelved it to a degree for the last 20 years, up until, a couple summers ago when things kind of reconnecting with camp. I mean, it doesn't include obviously, family and Nancy, with Scott and everything, but it's been such a blessing to hey, Cliff.
There's Cliff.
There he is.
I missed this picture. Sorry about that. And then
that's a great one.
I think this was the other picture. No.
That one.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's Gertrude Peck, all the way, to our right, their left.
Oh yes.
Oh, over here.
I think Nancy may have taken this picture. I don't know.
Maybe because I think I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lois's face is in the middle of
oh, I see her. Yes.
Yeah. Again, anyone watching this that's in this picture or knows it, like, please go on YouTube.
Yeah, who are you?
And please just write the names. We would love it. Like, I think there was one picture that we put up, the basketball picture with Steve Nelson, and Bruce O'Byrne texted me, and I'm like, I took his text and I posted it to the YouTube, but put it on there, because I would just love to recount everyone who's there and have everyone seeing it to remember it too. It just it triggers so much, just one person in the story that this was, that was great.
Yeah.
Even the buildings, like the background, like some of those buildings aren't there anymore. I mean, they're different buildings, but
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been back to camp. We went as a family twice, like in the late 90s. But after, I didn't know the whole story, but after I knew things had changed at camp, I just didn't have a desire to go back. It was kind of like a ripple effect, I guess, of what happened to your family, Don. But I'm ready to go back again.
Oh, well.
Now, I'm just so thankful that the reunion has happened, that you've been able to go back and share it with your family, and
wonderful.
Such a special place. Can't imagine that loss.
Well, my grandfather always said God is a perfect calendar, and for whatever reason, he thought in terms of having a separation from camp and a reconciliation, that 21 years was the right amount of time. And it has been, I was with Dad a few weeks ago, and someone who had a history at camp met us here in Buffalo for a different reason, and we somehow got on that subject, and he had no intention of talking about it, but for whatever reason, the way the question was posed to him, he started answering it, and he kind of opened up, and it was so honest. It was that it is so special to be invited back and to go back in. It's not the same for him. It's not, or for the family. There's still maybe more time needed or whatever, but it's the people that have asked him to come back, he trusts, and we got in the car on the way back to the house from the Tim Hortons, and he's like, I had no intention of sharing that, but for some reason that just came out of my mouth, and I just feel like that's how a lot of this is gone, and we're still kind of playing catch up on it. But what you said, Don, is I've heard that sentiment before, and if you're asking me, and my family would concur, like, lean into it, because that's I think what it's God is putting on your heart for it. And we've been back to a few Sunday services and some other things. Again, there are things that are different, and maybe not things that Dad or Grandpa or any of your camp leadership would have necessarily done if they were still in charge, but it doesn't mean it's not right. It's just different, and times change, and but some big important things have happened to even get to that point. And but this conversation, and it's no way surprising how it would just reinforce that. And my only regret in conversations like this, and it happens all the time, is I wish I would have said this, I would have said that. We will have follow-up conversations by text or whatever, but
we could have talked for 4 hours.
It's open. Yeah, right. It's open.
Yeah, like, what time is it?
Whenever you can. Yeah, we'll talk about, you say something here, we'll talk about it in another conversation.
I always think of that whole situation as the Joseph story for your dad. Like, really, his whole family and his whole life and his whole legacy at camp, and then that all taken away, and that I'm so glad that there's some reconciliation there.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really thankful you had that in the book, because it really did my heart good to read it, and Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
Thanks for pulling us all together, Dawn and Tom.
Yeah. Thanks for the surprise.
Yeah.
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 Dawn, this conversation, people are really going to enjoy hearing this conversation with you, Dawn, and Nancy joining as a guest co-star. This was so fun. I love talking about your brother.
The star of the
show. Yeah,
he's pretty awesome. We talk once a week, and so we're close. It's great. Yeah, and we were the best of friends as kids. Scott and I, oh my gosh, we were the best buddies, So, and when I left for Camp of the Woods the first summer, he was stuck home at grandma's at the farm, and I know he missed us so much because he wasn't old enough, of course, to work. But anyway, we all loved Camp of the Woods, playing tennis. My dad, my uncle. Even when we went back, I had some pictures of we won the ice cream sundae. My mom and I, and such a special place.
Yeah.
Such a special place.
Yes.
And we learned how to sail there. Nancy and I became professional sailors.
Yes, we did. And Christopher Cross was playing that sailing song, and we would sing at the top of our voice.
How'd you do that on a big old boombox with a cassette player or something?
Right. Oh, no, we would just sing it.
Yeah, we just sang. Yeah, we would be in the middle of the lake, just like belting it out.
Yeah, the Christopher Cross song, "Sid takes me away."
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, so
we only lost the rudder once or twice, or flipped over.
Did we charge for that, Tom?
Yeah, well, we temporarily lost it.
Nothing to see here. Yeah, we're talking about tennis, and Dawn, you were probably rec director for one of these years, but I remember my uncle John Van Wicklen and my uncle Johnny Johansson, so my Aunt Barb's husband and my dad's or mom's brother, they would play in the tennis tournament during their weeks up at camp. And so there was like a doubles tournament, and they were competitive. And I always heard the story that when they went up there, they were like, maybe we have the chance this year, we'll go up, but hopefully it's not the week the Olsen brothers are there.
My Uncle Al was like like a pro from Santa Cruz, California. Like, but he would play the older Erickson guy.
Okay. I sounds like a camp.
Do you remember Dale Erickson? Erickson, her brother. I think.
Oh yeah.
He played tennis and he was very, very good. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Glenn Erickson?
I don't know. Maybe he wasn't tennis. But there was a tennis pro that was very good, and my dad
family
loved.
Yeah, there was Dwight. Jacob.
It was Dwight. It was Dwight.
Yeah, he was the tennis pro.
It was him. Yeah.
He probably played too. But
what about Jeff Calguire? Wasn't he like big into tennis?
Him.
There we go, Tom. Another.
Did you watch his episode?
If you go back, you'll see him.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch his.
Yeah, Jeff's on there. Yeah, wow, what a wise. Yeah, talk about. He brought some real wisdom that Tom connected with him in a way that. But I remember them. The Olsen brothers. They're here. We don't have a chance at that Sunday. For the TP.
The TP. I think my dad donated one of his cedar strip canoes that he made to the TP.
Oh, my
really?
God.
Yeah. Cool. But I don't know if it's still there, but it was up on the wall on the big.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there.
He made a cedar strip canoe and he donated it to, but I don't know if it's still there.
There is a canoe that's still there.
That's my dad's.
Wow.
That's cool. It needs to have his name on it.
Yeah, it's up there, so I didn't think to look, but next time I will. But man, there's just you could bring up something and it would just take us,
take us down a hole.
Right. But out of respect for everyone's time, but this is fantastic.
We'll just have to have another conversation at some point.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll go back and look at some of the videos too from other people.
Oh yeah, we're trying to get what we found is that people that served in your years, just before Tom and me, are the ones that people are really being drawn to. Like it really had a special era.
Yeah.
I love watching Tom. Like if I know someone we're talking to and they bring on pictures and I can see Tom like connecting. Oh, that's right. I remember we talked to them and they were talking about this person yeah,
I
he
think
does
because
a lot
we
of
knew your parents, we knew Gordon Purdy, like, he was the man. And then your dad ran, he was the leader. And then his sister, like the whole family, like we knew the aunts and the uncles and the cousins and the whole Purdy family. Yeah. Like it was everybody, and the Ramseys were part of all that, of course. So I think when we first started, it was such a family unit at camp. I think that's what then they didn't have later, because we knew the lineage of whatever the word is of because we knew Donnie's dad, his daughter, all of them.
I was gonna say the lineage and the linens.
Exactly. We knew those linens, yeah.
But then when time went on, then like a few years later, then they didn't have all that connection.
Yeah, well, things evolve, but yeah, it's fun to bring all that up, and the fact that there's still, you could have some connection to it it's really special. So
it is.
Yeah. So Tom, we'll be catching up in a couple of weeks, but I knew I brought in the Virginia varsity for you too. So
this was nice. Yeah. I was trying to.
We never lived in Virginia at the same time, though, Nancy and I.
No, but I think I'm moving back. I think I'm going to retire and come on back.
Sounds good.
We'll be in touch.
Where are you looking?
Well, my kids, Connor lives in Hendersonville, North Carolina, and my daughter lives in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And since we've lost the house, we are going to relocate because rebuilding is just crazy down here, very expensive. So right now, we don't really have a place, so we're going to go live in Lexington, Virginia.
Lexington.
Outside of Lexington.
Outside of
Lexington. Way outside of Lexington.
Like 45. It's just like Camp the Woods, 45 minutes to the closest Walmart.
Okay. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to start there, and then we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, I love your attitude and perspective. I'm not surprised by it.
I'll be closer to Dawn.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
We can go to Buc-ee's together.
Hey, I gotta get to my first Buc-ee's.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for joining me. This was fantastic. People are gonna love it.
Me too. Thank
you. This is fun.
Thank you. Thanks so
really
much.
appreciate you guys. All right.
All right.
You guys
good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.